Just checking. See if the thing works. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Alright, everyone! Welcome to the actual reviewing Xiaomi scooters. Welcome everyone who actually joined the stream or after watched the stream, everyone. Today we're going to review the Xiaomi products for our scooters. Now, if you guys have any of these scooters, consider you watch this live stream or something like that. So we're going to go into the full screen and see what you guys think. So firstly, we're going to go with the Xiaomi Scooter Mi 3 Lite, because I think it has the best design after all. I mean, if you look at this one, look at this one, and then you get this top skin. It's like the Segway 9bot. It's like they accompany with 9bot or something. But what I do like is, you see this like white one down here on the middle left corner? Yeah, you see that? Because they removed that, like, they cut off like that like black line on top. You know that guys that gets like black thing that makes no sense and it's useless? Well, they actually removed that on the light only. So I actually give it a nice touch to it. Also has two motors. I think this is like a different country one. So we don't have two motors. Some countries do, which I'm actually impressed of. So as you can see here, you probably know that there is a magnetic charging port. And there's not much change except the brake, but we'll get onto that later. So let's get started. Alright. The aluminium alloy body. So this is actually pretty good because, you know, like in case of a crash or like something like that when you fell down, it actually keeps the thing like it holds up and stuff. So that's actually pretty good. And I was saying about the two motors. These are the two motors. So I don't think you can like change them. So yeah, you can't really change them. Probably because it's like, because they have like 200 watts together. So if you got like 2 plus 2 equals 4, so you have 400 watts. So I don't think they can like change it. Otherwise it'll be like a kid's electric scooter, something like that. Stylish design. This is actually pretty good because I kind of like this part because it's actually pretty good. Anyway, yeah. So it's minimalistic handlebar, which seems like the Pro 2 and S1 in the Mi 3, but I would say that would cope it. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Next up is the 25 maximum speed. Now, if you guys remember the Xiaomi Scooter Lite, the Essential, you do realize that there has been a 20-kilometer speed. Well, I guess they realize their mistakes now, and it looks like they're going up to 25 kilometers, or 15 miles to be exact. So that's the same as the Pro 2, S1 Mi 3, and the Pro 4, which we'll get onto later. The 3 steps folding, it's actually pretty different than the S1 and the Pro 4, and the Mi 3 as well. Well, the Mi 3 had it actually launched with the new handlebar, because if you have like an M365 or M365 Pro, it has like a safety latch, which is like low quality and can easily break. But like when Xiaomi released the Mi 3, it was so different. So 20 kilometers range, that's not too bad because it's just called a light version. And it climbs to 14 degrees, so it's not too bad, but kind of bad. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, if you live on like a non-hilly area, or if you have like little bits of hills but not steep, like that's pretty good. See, it handles with various road conditions effortlessly too, so yeah. So you have fast riding, easy climbing. Oh, actually it has 300 watts rated power. That's actually pretty good. The thinner frame delivers the same performance, but less load on the body, giving the scooter enhanced speed and climbing ability for the fast, stable, and lightweight travel. So 14%, what I said before, and 25 maximum kilometer speed. Also 300 watts of weighted power. Lol. Anyway, yeah. So there's freely adjustable gear settings to meet various riding needs. So if you guys have like this, I mean it happens to all the scooters except the Xiaomi Scooter Essential. And yeah. So you could switch to 3 power modes: pedestrian, standard, and sport. to meet any needs, such as fast travel speed or extended battery life. So what they're saying here is fast travel speed is the sports mode. That is the one that uses the most. Now, I recently had my Xiaomi S1, but I've actually got my Pro 2 now, which it's been sitting in the garage for a while, and we haven't used it for a while. So I'm using it now, and I gave my S1 away. So this is sport mode. It wastes a lot of battery. I actually estimated on my S1 5 months of having it, and it only can use for an hour. While the standard mode is only 15 kilometers. That's actually pretty weird. That's actually pretty weird, guys, because if you go up to 20, that makes no sense at all. I feel like that's some kind of scam right there. I feel like you should change it to 20. It's like they're saying you should do it as an S1, but hey, it's a light, so yeah. So the standard mode is like the extended battery life, what I usually use all the time on the S1. It takes about 2 hours until you bluff it down to like 2 bars. Pedestrian mode, it's kind of useless. I mean, you could just walk it. I mean, if you try go like a little bit hill, it's like 2 degrees or 1 degree. It's just it can't climb. It's at like a very low capacity rate, and you can only go on flat, which is pretty obvious for a walker because usually they don't go up hills, they go down hills and stuff. So that's actually pretty good, Xiaomi. Good call. So a higher lithium battery, in 20 kilometers, and it's passed 36 rigorous tests, which is easily significant for all short travel needs. At the same time, the BMS and Talentry, provides all-round battery protection. Now this is actually pretty good because the BMS actually controls the battery and the board. So if they find something on a problem that can't be fixed, I think it can fix itself or something, or when it has a minor issue and they don't know, it's like that. So yeah. It's a lightweight, so it's actually very light. But when I actually picked the Pro 1 and the S1, they were very different sizes. Probably because of the battery weight, that's the most they can handle. So it's the most easiest way to travel as well. So if you like using a backup scooter or your auto scooter has less battery and you can't make it, you can use this one. This is actually pretty good. So it's just for reference only and different from the actual products. Here we go, guys. So if you want to know how to do it, I think it's the same. Actually, that is the same as the S1. It's just backwards for some weird reason. So if you guys don't know how to do it in your S1, well, Absolute Xiaomi Scooters has got it for you. So you lift this thing, you lift that, and then when you hold that up, you need to keep that up, and then you need to pull it down. And then the thing should the stem should break apart or something. Well, it's not really gonna break apart. The thing's gonna fold down, and then you can clip it using the bell. Now you probably could concern it might break, but when I actually tried it, it was actually too bad. It didn't actually break at all. The bell's pretty good quality though. We've already talked about this one, but we'll skip that. It has a T shape, so you can do a T pose with this dude. So yeah. Also the bell. I love the bell. It's when you push it down, it's it's like that. It's actually pretty cool. It's better than the But if you're gonna use this for acceleration, I'm gonna be hilarious. Classic ornaments designed for comfort. So also a 10mm wider depth for better stability and comfort, which I think it's the same as the Essential as well. I'm not sure. And then the display, it's like the Xiaomi Pro 4, and it's the same thing. So it's greatly improved display when riding. It has a refined UI with destination areas. So this is the modes. So the blue circle here, there's only one blue here. The speed information is made bold, so it's the same of them. And it has 2 lines, which is actually pretty cool. Color-coded information. Let's tell you all about this. So this is the headlight when you press the home button. The power button. Just not hold it down. You press it and it turns on the headlight. Bluetooth when you connect to the Mi Home app. The lock system, pretty bad, but I'd rather you still use it. Temperature, it can get very rare to get that temperature icon, I've only seen like a French dude do it, so yeah, probably because he had hot place there. And then the wrench icon, which allows you to fix things. We'll get onto those codes because you guys want to know, you need to know about this. And cruise control. Now this is the best thing I've ever seen. On the S1, Mi3 Pro 2, and M365 and M365 Pro, and the Essential, it did not have this little control feature. So I didn't even know cruise control was enabled at the time when I had my Xiaomi S1. So this is actually really good. And then it's a clear battery icon which has 5 bars, so like lines or something. Now this is awesome. Like this is unbelievable. Like who would do this? I think this is copying the same as the you know what? Who the Segway. So you have a upgraded app UI with visualized information. Now this is not on the old scooters. It may be on the new Xiaomi Pro 4, but this is the best scooter I've ever seen because it's like so detailed. So it can do estimated mileage, a secure connection, and error alerts. Now we don't have this on the Xiaomi S1 Pro 2 and Mi 3, which is pretty weird considering how it records your what do you call it? The kilometers of like how much you traveled. And then also this too, this is actually pretty cool. And it shows you error alerts. So it's the same as like the Segway app, which is pretty cool. The bold color schemes of a vintage wheel, which should be the same. No, it's not the same as the S1, but you know, that's all. So let's go over to the specs now, the most kind of good thing. Oh, so this is what it looks like. It looks pretty cool overall. Model number, you can copy that in. 300 watts, those are the dimensions. Vehicle net weights, that's actually pretty good. Maximum load, 100 kilograms. Make sure you do not go over that limit. Applicable age, 16 to 50 years. Someone's going to hate me in the comments for that. Applicable weight, 20 to 200 centimeters. Speed, 25. What is this? This is IP protection class. So this is IPX4. And nobody knows what IPX means. It means waterproof rating. So it means how much it can stand against your scooter. So you have an IP protection of 4, which is not too bad. Charging time, approximate of like 4 hours, 5 minutes. Outage, this is the UK adapter, we don't need to read those. Comes with all those, a scooter of course, and yep. So this is the, that was the Mi 3, so let's go into the next one. The Xiaomi Pro 4, my dream scooter, after all. Ride with power, go in comfort, like literally, that is awesome. Look at this, and you look at that, and you look at this, well that's not really changing, but when you look at this is magnetic charging port. Magnetic, yep. You don't need to pull it and shove it in again. And it also has 55 kilometers, which is probably the same as the Pro 2, but it's actually not. It's actually 45 kilometers on the Pro 2, and the Pro 4 goes 55 kilometers. 25 max speed. I want to go faster because I think we're wasting a little bit of time. 720, 130 dual disc brake, and a Duradel tire, upgraded upgraded size, magnet, and aerospace grade. Now, it was originally 45 kilometers, but it's getting by the OTA. Now, if you guys don't know what a OTA, you guys don't know what an OTA is. Yeah, that's not what it means. Oh, it means over the air. So it's commonly used with any type of device. Simply the abbreviation OTA means over the air and references to the distribution of information wirelessly. So that's to give you like a little bit of hints there. So yeah. And then the magnetic charging port and the aerospace. So they use aerospace for everything. So it's a classic design. You see the guide ride in my scooter, it's pretty cool. Now this is the Pro 2. I know it looks a little bit scuffed, but it's fine. That's the Pro 4. That Pro 4 is more actually wider. And look at the board. And this is actually more, it's very different. So yeah, I easy folding design, powers, the Duragel tire, 3 speed modes, which is actually not too bad. Go mile with the Pro battery, 456 watts. The ultra convenient magnet charging port in it. The 5th generation smart BMS, which has the short circuit protection overcurrent, double protection from discharging, temperature protection, undervolt protection over sleep, and it also has a kinetic energy recovery system. I don't think the Xiaomi Mi 3 has that, which is a little bit weird because it's electric. Anyway, yeah. It has a KERS, which is a kinetic energy recovering system, has been upgraded. So when you let go of the accelerator or brake, it will like make energy, so it will reverse that flow, and then it will go in the battery and it will use as energy, which is pretty good. So this is all the stuff. This is the same one as the Mi 3 Lite. The upgraded, the dazzle headlight, something like that. And then the upgraded tail light, the front and braking system, which is actually dual, and higher visibility, great safety, and the Xiaomi Home App, your smart driving manager, which is actually pretty good. And you might not believe this, this is the world's first scooter with a US Lock Security Gold. Now, let's go through it over here because you guys might get confused. The Xiaomi 4 Pro is the first electric scooter device to gain LOT Security Rating 3 Gold certification. And it has a unique QR code in each device that only belongs to you. Another layer of security for authentication. So don't share it to anybody, otherwise they'll hack it. Anyway, the strong binding mechanism. And the strong binding mechanism to ensure that your others cannot bind your scooter without your approval. And the Media 1 security chip, which is just a chip that's just inside for authentication. Let's go see the specs, everyone. So, yep, here we go. So these are all the dimensions. I'm not going to talk about those. The Xiaomi Pro 4, approximate 45 kilometers. If you guys bought it over August, after August, you should probably be able to get the 55 kilometers. 17, 20, which is not too bad. 350, 700. Natural rubber with written cord, which is actually pretty good because the tires are gel, and like if they like punctures a tire less than like 0.4 millimeters, it will actually not puncture. So the temperatures, they're all right here. IPX4, charging time 8 to 9 hours, which is pretty fast. And the Xiaomi Pro 4 power adapter. There we go. Next one. The Xiaomi storage bag. This is what I wanted to do. When I first saw this, like any other storage bag, I thought Xiaomi was never going to make one because they already did. Well, look at this. This is an official website. Xiaomi electric scooter storage bag. So it actually is pretty good. So it's one-piece hard case, shock protection, shock absorption, and deformation resistance, which is actually pretty good. And it looks like that. So there's like 2 straps and 2 buckles. So yeah, here we go. The multi-composition, significantly divided for easy storage. So you can put a pen in there, a phone, if you don't have a phone holder, a charger. And what is this? Is that a... That's Remedy, so that must be like AirPods or something like that. Large convenient opening, which is actually pretty good. So you can use this on an electric seated scooter, a folding bike, an electric scooter, of course, and a self-balancing vehicle. And I'm not sure how you're going to fit that on there, but that's actually pretty good. So that's what it looks like. 2 straps, 2 Velcros, I think. And these 2 clips. No, they're not clips. I thought they were clips, but they're actually Velcros. That's what it looks like. Drop protection, laminated watertight zip, and a TPU anti-skid. So that's all. There's not really much specs about it. It's just this is what it looks like. 100% polarizer. So, yeah. Xiaomi Scooter 3. Now, this is what everyone's going to be waiting for. 30 kilometers, 25 kilometers, and 600 watts, 3 steps, new rear dual power disc brake, and aerospace grade aluminum body. this is actually pretty cool. Stronger power input with a maximum power of 600. A 30km extra long range distance. Free speed mode, so you got that. It's the same as the Pro 4, so, which is actually pretty weird. So this is all the BMS systems. This is like the third generation, I think. Safer and more considerate. Three-sided radar reflector protection. So I think they're like on the side. So let's show you. Yeah, there you go. Oh, my engine's a little bit slow, but I think that's the OBS. Right, yeah, that's the side of it. So rear dual pads, 3-step foldings. We know how that works. Sturdiness, lightness, and a design, new loop rifle, and they actually have 2 colors, Rarity Grey and Onyx Black. I kind of like the blue color, but I kind of like the white color, but it's actually, I didn't realize the stem was black though. I kind of hate that. But the black one is kind of meh. I don't really like it. And this is a brand new integrated display with no portions at all. But when you're in the sun, you can't really see it, so they need to make like an anti-glare or something like that. Energy recovery, travel statistics, it's not the same as the other one. And there's the specs. We don't need to look at those because it's basically the same as the Pro 4. Xiaomi Pro 2, this is the Mercedes edition, so we don't really need to look at this. So, yeah. The Segway GT2. I know, this is different. I'm sorry, but I have to, guys. Anyway, this is a Segway GT2. Cost a lot of money. That is not... Oh. That's how much it is in New Zealand dollars. $6 million. Yep, out of the bank. Your bank is going to be frustrated. Anyway, here we go. So 43.5 kilometers, which is 70.01 kilometers in kilometers. How much is this? 0.30, won't show. Or if we go 30 mph, that's 48 kilometers in 3.9 seconds. I am in total shock what that can do. The 55 miles, so if you convert that, that should be 90 kilometers. Transparent OLED display, aircraft aluminium build, 2-wheel drive, so you can actually change them, which is actually pretty cool. 4 speed modes, so I'm going to try to break it through here. So there's walking mode, eco mode, normal mode, sport mode, and race mode. And a double wishbone, never heard of it, suspension structure, 11-inch anti-puncture tubeless tires, which is actually higher than the other one. The front and rear damper is actually adjustable, and front hydraulic brakes, including the rear. So that's all the, if you convert this, I think, can you convert it? Yeah, that's a lot of centimeters right there. So you can go like 40 kilometers in this in like 3.9 seconds. Now that's fast, just for this. And the world's first transparent display, the 6,000. I don't think they'll allow you to put that in that country. A high performance battery, SDTC, which is Segway. Oh, it's actually Segway's one. Dynamic traction control, boost mode, wishbone, tail arm, hydraulic disc brake, self-sealing tires, aluminium alloy frame, the OLED display, 900 lumens, that's a lot, ambient lights, which also can be used for indicators as well, twin charging technology, so you can have like fast charging, and then safety structure. So you can boost performance, you can absolutely do a wheelie on it, and that's about it. That's all their scooters, but we're not going to be looking into those today. And we're also not going to be looking at this, so not that either. Anyway, so yeah guys, that is all of the streams today. I hope you enjoyed this stream or video if you're watching those. Please make sure to like this video and comment down below which scooter you're gonna get. Anyway guys, see you in the next video. Bye everyone. Have a nice day.